aircraft is strafing or bombing came right down through this field here.
60 years is a lifetime ago for most of us.
My guess would have been right over there.
But not for Korean War veteran Richard Cadwalader, who has spent every day of those past 6 decades thinking about this airfield.
Unbelievable.
Cadwalader was 22 years old in 1953, an enlisted airman who landed in the final year of the Korean War at a remote base on the Yellow Sea. A bloody war with heavy American casualties. Now 82, Cadwalader to this day can't talk about what he saw, except the story of this 10-year-old girl.
We found that she was burned very badly, from her waist all the way up to the neck and right to the bottom chin. In fact, even her earlobes appeared to be burned off.
The girl's mother carried her 5 miles on foot in the brutal winter to Cadwalader's base.
She stood on her feet in front of the medic during that 2 hours, and what is remarkable is she never shed a tear or made a sound.
Cadwalader, just an airman second class, begged the highest-ranking officer he could find to airlift her to a burn unit before she died of her infections. That saved her life.
You didn't even know her name.
I didn't know her name. Hardly even knew where she lived.
But he never forgot that brave little girl, repeating the story again and again for 60 years, a story that made its way here to Korea. Earlier this year, the government put out this flyer nationwide, hoping to find that little girl. They found her. Before national Korean media, the now elderly woman met the American veteran once again. Her name is Kim Yeon-sun, now aged 72. She married and raised 3 children. She bears the scars of her childhood wounds, and since that day she was hurt, carried the memory of the American who saved her.
Why do you call him your American father?
He's the hero who saved me, she says. He healed me. Wouldn't you call him that too? Arms linked with Cadwalader and his wife, they remember the war that never truly ended, a divided nation still in conflict today. But for this veteran, being here closed some old wounds we can't see.
The time spent over here was worth it.
The Korean War is often called the forgotten war, but it's good to know that even in war, some things are worth remembering. Kyung-la, CNN, Hwasong, South Korea.